Hey everybody, it's Andrew Signa here from Above All TV. We're on episode 15, and on today's episode I want to talk to you about helping out property managers to make their lives stress-free during a flood. I've been in the restoration industry for about 15 years now. I started off very young, going with my parents to smaller projects while they were doing janitorial. That's how we started. We were doing janitorial for a fast food chain. It was a buffet, and that's how we started. They would have small leaks. We would go extract it since we did their carpet cleaning, and then we would dry out their small areas. One thing led to another, and we brought Above All to what it is today. I deal with a lot of property managers. They're one of our biggest clients, and our main objective is to keep them stress-free during a flood. We deal with a lot of residential property managers and a lot of commercial property managers, and we feel that we need to handle their tenants or business owners the exact same way. Their tenants and business owners are not familiar with the way a flood has occurred and how it has to be handled, but a lot of property managers have, unless they're new. But it's property managers very familiar with the way a flood should go down and the way a contractor should handle it. But if we can help the property manager a little bit more to make their job easier, why not do that? And one of the couple ways that we want to do that is to communicate directly with the tenant or business owner if the property manager allows it. Some property managers will not want you to talk to specific tenants depending on the tenant. But what we would like to do is we like to communicate directly with them, give them updates, talk to them about what's going on, what's our scope of work, what's our projections, what we plan on doing, and when we can get them back to pre-loss condition. The other thing that we like to do as a company is like to update the business owner or the tenants on a daily basis. So if we're going in and we're planning to rip out carpet on that day and we don't end up finishing it, we usually send out an email listing everything we did in that day and what we anticipate for tomorrow to do, so that everybody's aware. And what that also does is it shrinks your time frame that you'll get from calls from the tenant, from the property manager. What's going on tomorrow? What status are we at? And that also saves you time, and then you can allocate that time to other priorities. The other thing that we want to do for a property manager to be stress-free is to make sure that they have a qualified disaster restoration contractor. A lot of companies these days, they go in with the intentions of a cut and gut mentality, and that is the wrong way to handle disaster restoration now. Those are guys that are just demo contractors, and the way we like to refer ourselves as is we're restorers. We think that anything can be saved from top to bottom, even including wet insulation if dried properly. The only thing that really can't be saved is MDF materials, because once that swells, you can't bring it back to its original conditions. And a lot of contractors nowadays, they like to, anything that's wet, they like to rip out. And that inflates their bill, and that also gives them work for the reconstruction. What we like to do is we like to save everything. We like to make sure that everything's done in a manner that majority of it's done within the emergency. Then the reconstruction is minimal. So our emergency bill may be more than the other contractors, but what we like to do is make sure that the reconstruction is very low. So the overall bill for that loss is less. And that will also help with keeping the claims down. When you don't have to put a claim through insurance, it saves the client money down the road. Again, this is episode 15. Guys, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe below. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on social media. Thank you.